Founded in 1949, Freedoms Foundation is a national, educational, nonprofit organization committed to educating Americans about rights and responsibilities. We honor acts of civic virtue and challenge all to reject apathy and get involved. Since the 1960s, we have had a profound commitment to education for both students and teachers. We aim to demonstrate the value of civic education and the commitments necessary to maintain liberty in a democratic republic.
The story of America, if properly understood, it seems to me illustrates the power and the effectiveness of free communities and what they can do. And I think the more we understand history and we understand our place in it, the greater confidence that we're going to have as a people.
The Medal of Honor exemplifies the sacrifice of all those who have worn the country's uniform.
Presidents, vice presidential candidates, senators, mayors, governors across this country have been Medal of Honor recipients. And what they did as civilians may have been more important than what they did for those few moments on the battlefield.
I think that is a very important message to give our youth. They need to know that there are times when they're going to have to make difficult decisions and make those decisions based on right and wrong and love, not carnage and war.
And really it's about looking beyond yourself. Being a high school teacher, many of the students, if it doesn't revolve around them, it doesn't revolve. And so when they see the lives of these recipients and they see the commitment they put into everything, it makes them see the broader world and the difference they can make.
The Medal of Honor Legacy Program provides all levels of educators with the pedagogical tools and experiences needed to assist students in developing the character of responsible citizens.
It's important for my students to understand and develop a sense of character, a strong understanding of how people in our country have risen to the challenges and made themselves become the people they want to be.
Character is a lesson that goes beyond the classroom. The kids can memorize dates, times, and events, but if they learn what real character is, it travels and stays with them as they grow up.
Valley Forge is a crucible of character. What the men went through here 250 years ago, 240 years ago, not only forged our nation, but forged our army, and it was done because of the character of the leaders.
If you've got one or two really good friends, you're lucky. In Hanoi, there were 350 of us known alive in the system for a long time. I had 349 really good friends. We had people take torture for each other. A guy thought one time I was going to die, and he punched a guard. He was working, and he took my torture. That's brotherly love.
Patriotism and citizenship are really the foundations of who we should be and what we should represent. Every person has it within their character or within their life to reach a higher level of expectations if you push yourself. And I think that's what you have to do. People have to learn to push themselves in very difficult circumstances, and I think that's what the Medal of Honor really represents.
General Livingston made two comments that I definitely would like to bring home to my students. You really need to raise the bar, and you need to hold yourself to a really high standard. You need to challenge yourself every day, and that can be done in many, many ways.
I've got to say the best part of the week so far has been meeting and talking to the World War II veteran and actually just meeting a Medal of Honor recipient. I don't think I would ever have the experience to meet any of these people unless I got the opportunity to come here.
We talk about history, we teach about history, but usually it's about things that happened in the past. We can bring that to life with these stories and people who are still living today.
You're the heroes in America, really. There's no future for America without good teachers. It ain't gonna happen.
I think one of the gifts of teaching is helping an individual find and develop their talents, including the talent of being a good citizen.
If I had one thing to say to teachers, I would say be genuine. Make sure that when you're teaching the country, you're teaching the history, you're teaching the civics of our country, be genuine. Don't sugarcoat it.
Over 12,000 teachers have participated in Freedom's Foundation's educational programs, and those teachers have returned to their classrooms invigorated with new knowledge and skills. Altogether, these teachers have impacted the lives of over 5 million students, and they educate those students about the importance of rights, responsibilities, character, civic engagement, and the appreciation of American history.
Freedom's Foundation is vital. After all, what a Freedom's Foundation does is it asks people to connect, it seems to me, the question of obligations and responsibilities to the privileges and immunities of American citizenship.
Other teachers should do anything that they can to be able to come here and be in Valley Forge and be in Philadelphia, because this program not only gives you understanding of the historical value of what legacy you have to build on, but also a greater appreciation for the sacrifices, the commitment, and the integrity of the Medal of Honor recipients and all of those people that helped to found this great nation that we are a part of.
All teachers should have the opportunity to come to the Medal of Honor Legacy Seminar. It's an opportunity to engage with other educators and talk about those things that our students are starving for, and an opportunity to grow yourself as an individual, as well as provide strength and support for other teachers.
Coming to the Medal of Honor Legacy Seminar can only deepen their understanding of their field, and really it helps them become more professionals, as we all strive to do in the history field. So I'm a strong believer in every one of my teachers coming to this.
We need your help in supporting the legacy that the Medal of Honor recipients have given us.